Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to one weird fact about every US president. Now, I love videos like this because at the end of the day, even though the president is someone who has had, to get to that office, you have to have been an extraordinary person. Every person has, weird little facts about themselves, weird little things that they're into, behaviors, stuff like that. And it humanizes them for me. It shows that even though they are the president, they're still, an ordinary person as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So let's do it.
George Washington may have been the father of our country, but he never fathered any biological children. John Adams was the defense attorney for the 8 British soldiers responsible for killing 5 American colonists in the Boston Massacre. It's fairly well known at this point that Thomas Jefferson had an affair with his slave Sally Hemings, but the lesser known fact is her relation to his wife, Martha Wales. Martha's father was John Wales, who had an affair with Sally Hemings' mother, leading many historians to believe that Jefferson's wife and mistress were half-sisters. He may have been the smallest president we've ever had, standing at just 5'4", but James Madison was on the second biggest dollar bill ever printed.
There was a $5,000 bill?
is a famous painting of George Washington crossing the Delaware River, and this is James Monroe. John Quincy Adams won the 1820.
Who's James Monroe? Is that a president as well?
Election, despite losing both the popular vote and the Electoral College. In 1806, Andrew Jackson challenged Charles Dickinson to a duel. Dickinson shot Jackson in the chest. Jackson, unfazed, raised his pistol and killed Dickinson. Jackson carried that bullet in his chest, as well as another from a different duel, for the rest of his life. Martin Van Buren had a New York gang named after him in the sitcom Seinfeld.
I'm taking on the entire Van Buren boys. Van Buren boys? Yeah. There's a street gang named after President Martin Van Buren?
William Henry Harrison was allegedly cursed by an American Indian, which, legend has it, led to his death and the deaths of 6 other sitting presidents.
Wow, that's a powerful curse right there. Damn.
John Tyler was born in 1790 and still, as of this recording 230 years later, has 2 living grandsons. James K. Polk decided not to run for re-election in 1848 and died of cholera 3 months after leaving office. Zachary Taylor did run for president in 1848. 2 years later, he got sick from eating cherries and milk at a 4th of July celebration and died 5 days later. Some speculate that he was poisoned. Millard Fillmore personally fought a fire that was overtaking the Library of Congress. Franklin Pierce is widely regarded
he fought it himself? That's pretty badass, to be fair.
As the hottest president. James Buchanan may have been gay. Abraham Lincoln's favorite food was oysters. Andrew Johnson never went to school. Ulysses S.
What? How on earth? Imagine that today, a president, a person who becomes the leader of a country that never went to school. It probably would never happen today.
Grant was supposed to be at Ford's Theater with Lincoln the night he was shot, but his wife despised Mary Todd Lincoln, and Grant didn't particularly want to go, possibly saving his life. Rutherford B. Hayes owned the first Siamese cat in America and named him Siam. After James Garfield was shot, Alexander Graham Bell tried to use a makeshift metal detector to find the bullet in Garfield's abdomen. Chester Alan Arthur chose to pronounce his middle name with the emphasis on the second syllable, so he was actually Chester Allen Arthur. Grover Cleveland was both the 22nd and 24th president. Benjamin Harrison was the last American president with a beard. William McKinley had a pet parrot named Washington.
The last president with a beard? Hold on, did I hear that right?
Harrison was the last American president with a beard. William McKinley had a pet parrot named Washington Post. While running for a 3rd term as president on a third-party ticket, Theodore Roosevelt was shot while giving a speech in Milwaukee. The bullet lodged itself near his ribs, where it would remain for the rest of his life, but Roosevelt finished the speech. There's a popular myth that William Howard Taft got stuck in a bathtub while he was president. There's no real evidence that that actually happened, but Taft did get stuck.
He got stuck in a
and a lifetime appointment to the Supreme Court after being president, the only president to do so. Woodrow Wilson kept a flock of sheep on the White House lawn. In 2014, letters between Warren Harding and one of his mistresses were released to the public, revealing that Harding used Jerry as a code name for his penis. Calvin Coolidge was known as Silent Cal. Legend has it that during a dinner party, a woman begged him that she could get at least 3 words from him during the evening. At the end of a silent night, Coolidge turned to her and said, "You lose." Herbert Hoover
Wow, he would not be defeated.
was a Quaker. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was married to Anna Eleanor, the niece and goddaughter of then-President Theodore Roosevelt. And she was also his 5th cousin. Harry S. Truman's parents could not decide whether his middle name should be Solomon or Ship. So they compromised and had the S stand for nothing. Dwight D. Eisenhower banned squirrels from the White House lawn. He had Secret Service catch them and release them into Rock Creek Park so that they wouldn't damage his putting green. The average person can read 250 to 300 words per minute. John F. Kennedy could reportedly read 1,200 words per minute. Lyndon B. Johnson started his career as a teacher. In order to make ends meet on a Great Depression-era teacher's salary, Johnson also worked as the school's janitor. Richard Nixon was a Quaker. Gerald Ford was a model. Jimmy Carter swears that he saw a UFO. Ronald Reagan was an actor and was almost strangled to death by a chimp while filming 1951's Bedtime for Bonzo.
Yeah, I hear chimpanzees are really strong, like literally powerful.
George H.W. Bush celebrated his 85th birthday by skydiving. In 2012, while appearing on NPR's Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, Bill Clinton correctly answered 3 trivia questions about the television show My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. George W. Bush owned the Texas Rangers and infamously facilitated the trade of Sammy Sosa.
Hold on, so George W. Bush owned a sports team? No way, that's crazy.
David Beckham gave Barack Obama 50 pairs of boxer briefs. Donald Trump may have bathmophobia, which is an irrational fear of stairs. Know any more weird facts about presidents? Leave them in the comments. If you like,
I'm trying to think of why David Beckham gave President Obama 45 pairs of boxers. Maybe it was to do with, or I think it was 44 pairs. So just maybe to do with him being the 44th president, I think. Yeah, interesting facts. Like I love videos like this because they're things that you would never guess. But at the end of the day, these presidents are humans just like you and I. So, there's going to be little quirks about them, little things that not many people know. Yeah, this was a fun one. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.